Welcome to Words of Wisdom. Thank you for joining me. It's such a beautiful day. I've been out in the sunshine enjoying this beautiful, look at this blue, look at it, beautiful, beautiful weather. So I was called to my magic table and as I was sort of packing away and tidying up and what have you, today's been a little bit about, we talked about surrender, right, and accepting. Releasing, of course. We definitely have had a full moon, so whatever we can release in order to make room for new. And we are on our new journey, our new beginning, our new chapter, our new adventures. Today I've had many blessings, just little blessings, one after the other, little contact, people phoning, people messaging. I've just had this wonderful feeling of love around me, and so I wanted to sort of share that with you guys today, and I wanted it to be a really lovely end to the week. We've worked so hard, often every day, sometimes it's really a challenge, but it's overcoming that challenge. And how do we do that? How do we get to that point of really just trusting and believing all the time? It's okay to have those wobbles. It's okay to have those moments. So it was important how I was thinking like that. And then I asked for our message today on our calendar. And this is it. Enjoy when you can. Endure when you must. And there is no easy path to knowledge. So that's an interesting one for us today, isn't it? No easy path to knowledge. We're always learning, aren't we? And, if you can learn something new every day, and you can. And I kind of feel like maybe, as I write in my journal end of the day, I'm going to sort of think about what it is that I've learned new today. What is it that has guided me in some way? And we've talked about the idea of sort of listening and being ready to hear. And I know that's often very important in communication with loved ones and that type of thing. So what we've got to think about right now is end of our week. It's the end of Friday. What is our guidance going forward over the weekend? What can Spirit show us and help us with? So that is what my intention is on the table today. I'm not going to pull the runes today. I'm just going to go straight into our oracles, and then we've got cosmic insights and we've got light seers. But we're going to start off with embrace peace and tranquility. Okay, embrace peace and tranquility ritual. We're going to say that first. We're going to think about it, because once we're in a peaceful state of mind, we're in a balanced way, aren't we? We feel better. We can see things more clearly. If we're all up in our minds and not really calm and what have you, often you miss things, or you just don't really get to reflect, or you don't get to see things from a different perspective. So it's always very important to come back into that balanced, grounded state, especially with strong energy. So let's talk about embracing peace and tranquility so that we can enjoy everything when we can. Enjoy it. Be grateful for how it's coming for you now. Those smallest of blessings add up to the biggest of feelings often. Okay. So in the calmness of night and the still of the day, I call upon peace in every way. By the water serene and the whispering breeze, bring my spirit a tranquil ease. With gentle breath and heart so light, I banish stress and end the fight. By moonlit glow and sunlit ray, guide me to peace, come what may. With these words my calm is found. In sacred silence I am bound. Blessed be. So it's about having that calmness. It's about having that peace, that tranquility, and that knowing of I'm okay, I'm balanced, I'm calm, I can face what is to come, because there will be things to come. And that's what we're going to ask Spirit. What is our guidance for things to come? What is coming? Maybe that's what we'll get today on the table. But let's have a little ask of Spirit now in our quantum cards. My crystal over there. What is going to be coming for us this weekend? What have you got planned? I've got quite a lot on actually this weekend, which is lovely. Some good stuff, being with friends, having a nice time. I'm going to just really enjoy the sunshine. I'm going to go down onto the beach. I'm going to really, I've just felt that beautiful energy of peace and calm and tranquility coming for me. All right, so we have got true love on the bottom. And that really is what I was just feeling, that sort of true love for my life, for who I am. And even though I look at myself in that mirror often and I'm sort of thinking, oh, carry on with your workouts. Come on, you can get rid of that. I could do with losing another few pounds off the middle. And, you know, we do this, don't we, to ourselves, and that's okay. But I'm working on it, and I trust and truly believe that I'll look in that mirror one day and completely and utterly adore myself. It's taken a long time, but I will get there. And that's about your self-worth, okay? And then when we think about our self-worth, we think about what it is that we truly deserve, what we truly deserve to come to us. And when we're in that powerful knowing that this is who I am and I deserve somebody who will love who I am, you know, no matter what, warts and all. I listened to, funny, this is making a little sense now. On my way back from my walk, I just asked my shuffle of songs, and Callum Scott's song, I Love You at Your Worst. I Love You at Your Worst came on. And I just thought, oh, isn't it lovely to think that somebody could absolutely love you, warts and all, you know? That's what I like, the idea of. So if that's the case, then I truly need to do the same. I need to look at myself with eyes going, you know, proud of you. You look great. You feel great. There's your glow up. And Spirit start, you know, sending people to tell you as well. Spirit tells you. So, you know, we've got to trust in that as well. That's why I'm going here. But we're going here for a reason. It's obviously going to come out in some way. All right. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Let's do this. Let's ask for guidance for this coming weekend. What can we expect? What can be coming out for me and my collective? Or the person that's watching this that really needs to hear this guidance from you. Let's go. What is the guidance for this weekend? What is your guidance for this weekend? Great gratitude. Absolutely. Exactly what I was saying. You know, the love for yourself, being grateful for everything you have. I am so very, very grateful for everything that I've had. I've been on this journey quite a while. And I was listening to one of the readers talking earlier on, this lady talking about how you can see the differences in your journey and where you are. And you need to be grateful that where you are right now is the important part. You are the best version of you right now. Look at this beautiful woman with all the beautiful flowers and the birds. And, you know, it's summertime. She looks lovely and happy. And great gratitude. It's really important to have great gratitude. And gratitude brings so many benefits into our lives. Because then we're not consciously or unconsciously trying to find things and chase things. We're just happy and content, peaceful and tranquil and calm where we are. That's what we do. It's an enthusiasm for life. So gratitude is a consciousness of great energy. And this card indicates that you are capable of moving into this powerful vibration now. In fact, it's the perfect time to focus on this conscious choice as a way of life. You have much to be grateful for, even if you don't always notice it. Your choice to acknowledge the many sources of value in your life acts like a beacon in the universe, one that draws many more things to appreciate to you. This ongoing gratitude also sparks a heightened enthusiasm for life and an absolutely irresistible life force. So expect great things from your great gratitude. The universe rewards your genuine appreciation. So the affirmation, ready? I notice and appreciate all the wonderful things in my life. My gratitude grows more and more each day. Absolutely. And we have Kindred's partnership at the bottom. So great gratitude for life. Absolutely important. It's a milestone right now. You're the best version of who you are right now as you're watching this. So be grateful for all that has come, all the pain, all the trauma, everything was there. It was all brought to you to become who you are now. And when we're on this journey of life, of spiritualism, of growth, whatever you feel right now, this is your milestone. And it's the end of the week, if you like. It's a milestone. You got here. You know, and sometimes, and I know I've been there, my friend, where, oh, the weekend, oh, you know, what am I going to do for the weekend? Oh, I don't know. I've got to be on my own, maybe. Honestly, that is the best time to learn, to grow, to reflect, to become your best friend, to, you know, work on yourself, to have those moments to rest, to relax with no interruptions, no noise. You don't have to do anything for anyone but yourself. Those are the best moments. Those are the nuggets that you really, really, really value. When you get to points in your journey where you need to shape up and you need to show up and you need to make a change and you know it's there, the storm comes, you go through it. And that's a milestone. So the milestone right now is a wonderful thing to consider. Even if it's just the end of this week, it's a milestone for you. The milestone card could reveal something even more immediate and important for you, other than enjoying a bigger excursion or a destination, a wedding or a distant conference, honoring success in business. It could be an event such as a birthday or an anniversary for you or someone you know. But it could just be a milestone of choice. You've been wanting to start school or quit some personal pattern like smoking, drinking, or other self-sabotaging behaviors. Such changes would be major milestones for you. You are ready. And this card is telling you that the time is to celebrate your power is now. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Couldn't be any more clearer, my beautiful spirit team, for us today. Do you believe that? Do you trust in that? Do you look in the mirror, your true love, and look at yourself and say, you know what, I do love you. You're amazing. You're wonderful. Letting go, but it's in reverse. Now, we know letting go is very important. When we let go of things, doors open, new spaces come up, let go of people and circumstances and situations and that just no longer serve you. You're here now, all right? So there are maybe still something that you can do. And through gratitude, perhaps it will help you in letting go, recognizing it's good. I'm so grateful I've got this time on my own. I can let this person go. I can let this situation go. I don't need to go back there every time and woe is me and I wish things could be different. No, it's here because this is your milestone. You know, be brave about that. Letting go. Letting go. It's a super energy. And it doesn't mean to say it's letting go and then you never speak to anyone again. That's not what it's about. It's about literally allowing the universe to take care of whatever it is that you need to consider letting go of. And it's only for now. It's releasing attachments that don't serve you. Okay? It could be attitude, dishonoring people, activities holding you back. But it's a surrendering of this attachment and starting making mindful choices rather than simply reacting to what happens. Now that's a big one. Enjoy what you can. Yes, endure when you must. That is amazing confirmation of that very clear message. from Spirit. Identify your happiness by the joy you choose to bring to your life every day, not by some future event or escapist behavior or unfulfilling relationship. Now, let go of those unhealthy attachments and continue to work on your goal without obsessing about it. By choosing patience and peace today, wow, magic, you will manifest real happiness and attract more in the future. Here's your affirmation. I release unhealthy attachments and make choices that honor me. I move toward my own objectives with joy and trust. So, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guidance ready for the weekend. I hope it resonates with you. It's just so good how Spirit really just remind us what we were talking about and what the messages, they connect these messages for us for a reason. All right, so let's ask now. Great gratitude, a milestone, letting go. What is the situation here? Can we have a bit more? What is this guidance for? Let's have a look. Okay, so great gratitude. 2 signs have jumped out. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or something or someone you're connected to. Also, you've got your pets card. You may be getting a new pet or giving a current pet more love. Or your pets could just be really reminding you how grateful you are. And when I say that, it's quite interesting. It's because when I look at my little Lulubelle, who's going to nag me any minute now for dinner. But when she sort of wants to play with me, she wants my attention or whatever, I think, I'm not alone, am I? I have her. Unconditional love from her. And often, I believe very strongly, animals come into our lives at the right moments and they change our lives and they teach us so much if you allow them to. And it's such a beautiful way of, existing when we think of how animals just ask us to just look after them, make sure they survive, and they give us so much unconditional love. So that's a beautiful, so you might be thinking of getting a new pet, but maybe that's the milestone. Maybe you've never had a pet. Maybe somebody's going to approach you and say, would you be able to look after my animal for a few weeks while I'm on holiday? And you actually then really value that time with that animal, and they can teach you so much. So water sign, it could be you or it could be somebody that you are connected to. And we have also got no, it's not the right time. And I kind of feel like it's sitting over letting go. All right. So let's just talk about this for a moment. When we are really trying to make changes in our lives, trying to cut ourselves off is like really the worst thing you could possibly do, especially when everything that is presented to us, and if you believe this, is on our path for a reason, and we actually haven't completed the reason, we haven't learned our lesson, or we haven't actually completed the karma in some way, then it's very difficult to just slam the door, because what you're doing is you are just putting a band-aid on a wound that's not healing. All right. And once that band-aid comes off, that wound is still underneath. All right. So that could be, it's not the right time. I'm going to ask if we can have a little bit more confirmation. But no, it's not the right time for letting go. What could this be about? If you could give us a bit more detail, please, spirits. No, it's not the right time. Okay, someone is unavailable. A waste of time, it's over. So it is about letting go. Can we see here in the same card, we have doors. Okay, it says here, move on. But because the letting go card was in reverse, and we have the no, all right, someone is unavailable. So you take that how it resonates, have a little think about it, see what actually means something to you. And sometimes as well, we have to lean into the cycle again in order for us to be able to feel the difference in who we are, how far we've come, that milestone. Okay, that is where all of this is coming into my face, but that really is the time when we can honestly say, wow, bring it on, I'm okay with this. And you recognize the difference in your feeling. You know, you recognize it straight away. Okay, so that I think is very clear. We have nothing else out. And now let's ask our light, our tarot, just to confirm what is here for us for the weekend, please, spirits. Yeah. Giving your current pet more love. Honestly, value your pets. I value my Lulu so much. She's been my rock. In my darkest time, she's the one that has hugged me, literally. Because you can't always speak to your human friends, or, you know, it's only your pets. They just look at you and they just listen, don't they? Please let me know if you feel the same way, because I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit cray-cray. All right. Let's have a look. The Ace of Wands. Okay, again on the pets, we've got a card. Let's have a look and see what it is. The Five of Wands. Okay, so yeah, something that's been a little bit muddled. Let's go back to the gratitude attitude and the fact that, you know, your pets are there. You're not alone. You're building something substantial. There's your guidance. I feel almost like saying, you know, your pets are your guidance. They will teach you something. They'll teach you how to be peaceful as well. We talked about peace, calm, and tranquility. Often taking your dog for the walk will bring that. Just smoothing your cat, smoothing your dog. It brings about this peace and tranquility. Their energies are very healing. So that is quite an interesting one. So our Five of Wands, we have a little look at that, is about challenges, brainstorming, mental jousting, adrenaline, dynamic energy, leveling up. So it could be that you need to, sometimes the need to be right or personal feelings around being questioned or challenged can interfere with the ability to see your path clearly. So you may need to fly solo for a bit in order to reevaluate your options. What did I say? Being alone is when you get away from all the noise. So this letting go, this moving on, no, it's not the right time. You've got to lean into it for a minute. You're going to have to lean into it and really, really focus in on it. And if it hurts, it hurts. Go through the pain. Know that you've got somebody that you can stroke and hug and who will be there for you, let me tell you. Look for the healthy collaborations or competition that inspires and motivates you. Learn from others and use competing energies as a way to enrich your experience. We rise together in accelerated harmony. There we are. This is guided to you for a reason. We've also got our beautiful Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups came out just here by the water sign, so it could be somebody that you are connected to that is a water sign. The Queen of Cups, of course, is a beautiful queen that's full of empathy, nurturing, love. You know, she's very, very much part of the giving type of queen. You know, she'd be there for that hug that you rightly need. So it could be someone in your life that could very much be giving you that nurturing that you need right now alongside your pets, because it was on the bottom of the pets and by the water sign. So our Queen of Cups is intuitive, of course. She's sensitive. She has a strong strength, and she's leading with your heart. Okay, so this milestone situation where you're sitting right now, okay, and then I said to you, lean in to this letting go. No, it's not the right time. Move on. Someone's unavailable. This door that's open. All right. It is a very clear message that you need to lean into it. You need to feel the emotion. You can't overthink things. You're not using your mind at the minute. Intuitively, which is your feelings, your emotions. You know this. This might be the very milestone. Like I said, it happened for me, so I know what I'm talking about. It's that milestone where you think, holy moly, it's completely different this time. And that's because you have really worked hard on your healing, your inner work, where you are in your life, this true love for you, this self-worth. Okay? Absolutely. What does it say here? There is no easy path to knowledge. That's what's just banging in my mind. Exactly. It takes time sometimes to learn these things. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Now, the Nine and the King of Wands are both in reverse. So, when we think about them, the Nine of Pentacles is all about, look, working hard, getting things together, getting your shit together. But it's by the move on and the no cards, okay? So I feel I'm not surprised that they're in reverse. You are working hard. It's just that obviously these things are going to come and test us and make us learn, and we have to understand. So enjoy when you can, endure when you must. Enjoy when you can, endure when you must. Your pets are there if you've got a pet. If you haven't got a pet, go get one. Oh, well, whatever. But anyway, Ace of Swords. Sorry, the King of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. So our Pentacles, of course, is all about grounding. When we think about them in the reversal, it's about financial delays. It could be that you have to reevaluate your relationship with your work. So again, this could be a milestone, which is why there's no move on right now, but you're aware of something. But you're thinking about it. And the first time that you've actually thought about it to the point of, I'm going to have to do something, you know, where you've just ignored it, put up with it. Now we're sitting in this situation. And the King of Wands, our beautiful King of Wands, well, he is, he can be explosive emotions. He can be quite impatient, okay? When we think about, you may not perceive your own blind spots because of an overzealous ambition. Keep arrogance and unrealistic expectations at bay. Okay, so someone is not available, a waste of time, it's over. So something that maybe that you have been ignoring, all right? It's not the right time for letting go right now. You have to work into this. So this weekend's going to be a big one for you. But you can do it. Peace. Remember, peace. Stroke your dog. Walk your dog. Stroke your cat. Walk your cat. All right. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Our Ace of Swords are about clarity. New ideas, clarity, success, triumph, communication, victory. Massive clarity is on the way. Wait for this. A new door is opening up for you, often unveiling a life-changing idea or a significant spiritual breakthrough. Move on. Move on. It's time. There is no need for you, right, after you've leaned into this, after you've looked at it, after you have it stopped ignoring and burying it and just accepting things as they are. We all do it. What do they say? Like an ostrich, put your head in the sand? No, no, no. Time. It's time to move on. We have clarity in a situation. And it's, you know, where we've got the no and the letting go in reverse, it's because you've got to do that observation first. You've got to be ready. This is your milestone. This is the way that you know without a shadow of a doubt that you are strong enough to move that forward motion now. Okay, I know it. I've been there, worn the t-shirt. So it's a beautiful, beautiful way to finish off our reading with this beautiful Ace of Swords, because Know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth. So if you are finding yourself with clouded judgment or with stalled thinking, it's time to seek the brilliantly lit energy of honesty. Gather your discernment, your intellect, your logic, and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed. There is no easy path to knowledge. We have to go through it. We have to acknowledge it. We have to see it. We have to feel it with our Queen of Cups. We have to know it with our intuition, with our feelings, with our emotions. Okay? So I hope that makes a lot of sense to you. I don't think there needs to be anything more. Do I need to ask anything else? What is to come? What is to come? I'm trying to think. All right. Well, let's get these ethereal insight cards and let's see if they're going to give us any more detail. Let's just ask for anything more. Please, Spirit, what is to come? What is the future here? Oh, this is our milestone. We're understanding what we've got to do for the weekend, what have you. What is our future? What can it look like? There is an Ace of Swords. What is this Ace of Swords? Let's ask. Okay. Something that maybe that you've been thinking about for a number of years. A long period at least. Something maybe you've been ignoring. And it fell on top of the water sign. Okay, and it says someone is unavailable. It's a waste of time. It's over. Something that maybe you've been hoping for. But within days this week, it didn't go on top of anything. But the Queen of Cups, did you see she moved down? So within days, within weeks, quite quickly I feel, within days this week, you are going to get some sort of clarity. Some sort of clarity, some sort of knowing. This milestone is going to be what is this milestone? Let's ask. What is this milestone, please, Spirit? My goodness. That is coming within days this week. All right. There it is. It's all coming out. All right. Now, it's alluring, so enticing, irresistible, enchanting, beyond compare, unmatched. Okay? And then we have uninspired, bored, mundane, unoriginal. So I'm feeling like this is something, because we had the true love, and we talked about that and how I was feeling about myself and all of that sort of things. It's almost like this is the clarity, this recognition almost, that with this week, you are going to recognize something about yourself, this milestone, this understanding. Once you've turned that letting go, once you've literally realized that whatever someone is unavailable, this someone that a long period has kept you probably feeling a little bit like uninspired, making you feel this way. I had this for a long while, and then all of a sudden you suddenly recognize the fact that actually this is how I am, this is what I'm all about. I'm very much more available, I'm unmatched, I am unique, I've got a lot of good qualities. Yeah, I think that's lovely, to be honest. I think that's because, you know, I said with the Great Gratitude card, look at this beautiful girl, how lovely she looks with the flowers and the birds and all of that sort of thing. And, you know, having gratitude for who you are and where you are and whatever. You know, you're the best version of yourself right now. Remember, we were talking. So I feel like this is what is coming this week. Maybe there's something that's going to really inspire that within you. Yeah. Clear mentality and mindset change. your mental attitude this week. And it happens. And it's wonderful. And you really are going to be sitting in this Queen of Cups energy. The all-knowing. This is me. I am beautiful. I am magical. I am wonderful. I feel so good. Yeah, absolutely. Let's change that mindset. That's going to be your beautiful milestone this week. Step by step, we do it together. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you, Spirit, for this inspiration. We know what we need to do the weekend, and we're up for the challenge, aren't we? Let's do it. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for joining Words of Wisdom. Please like and share, and maybe even comment. Just let me know how you're doing. Take care.